What's up, everybody? My name's Big Cam and welcome back to another movie review. And today, coming off of a night of the Seven Kingdoms, me and my roommate were like, hey, or more importantly, my roommate, I have to give him 100% credit for this. This was a him recommendation. He was like, yo, you haven't seen A Knight's Tale? I was like, I don't think so. I know of it, right? But I don't think I've ever seen it. He goes, bro, Heath Ledger, fucking Alan Tudyk, and like there's a bunch of other people, Paul Bettany's in there, but like, you know, he was like, dude, you gotta see this movie. So, and we've been both really enjoying A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, so we went and sat down, and this is streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus for anybody looking for it. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms inspired us to watch A Knight's Tale, which is from 2001, so we're talking 25 years later, we're getting an HBO show that's doing some things that this movie did incredibly well, like jousting and tournaments and cool shit like that, and like putting it on camera. And the little description on Letterboxd for this movie says, "He will rock you." William Thatcher, a knight's peasant apprentice, gets a chance at glory when the knight dies suddenly mid-tournament. Posing as a knight himself, William won't stop until he's crowned tournament champion, assuming matters of the heart don't get in the way. Which, if you guys know me, the description of that is right up my alley. Knight wants to be a champion. He's got to work hard to do it. He's Heath Ledger. He's a knight. He's a peasant, but he's got to become he's an underdog, becoming the knight. And then there's a love story that's in there, getting in the way of him becoming a great champion. And like, it's just great. But from director Brian Hegeland, who is a writer and director on this film, and I believe also a producer, so he really made this thing happen back in 2001. Crazy. He's also done some films like Legend in 2015 with two Tom Hardys, and I really love that film as well. He did 42 with Chadwick Boseman. I mean, come on. He did Payback, I believe, with Mel Gibson. Oh, wow. In 99, he did a movie called The Order with Heath Ledger again, and also the woman from A Knight's Tale, and they're back as like love interest, it looks like, in The Order in 2003. Interesting. And then most recently, it said he directed a movie in 2023 called Finest Kind. All one word. Interesting. It looks like it's got Jenna Ortega, Ben Foster. Interesting. Tommy Lee Jones, 2023, still working? Oh, I'd love to see that. We need Tommy Lee Jones back in the mix, you know what I'm saying? I know he's getting up there in age, but we need that guy around. I fucking love Tommy Lee Jones. But the cast in this is exquisite. 7 maybe people that are absolutely gangsters from the get-go, you know what I mean? And like, Heath Ledger is a beast. Rufus Sewell, Count Adamar, the douche. Rufus Sewell played that incredibly well, being like almost too easily how douchey he can be. But he's done 69 films. He's been in a whole bunch of things, Mr. Rufus Sewell. The woman who's like the girl he's after the whole, that William Thatcher, friggin' Heath Ledger's character, is after the whole time, and even like the Count Adamar is like looking at her as well. Jocelyn, played by Shannyn Sossamon. Paul Bettany's in there as just warming up to play Vision and Jarvis in the MCU, just saying juicy dialogue and just articulating it perfectly, and just being like a jester, but just like just like the MC just hyping up his man, you know what I mean? Like, Paul Bettany's so good in this movie. Laura Fraser, I believe that's Kate, I believe she's the armorer, which like my roommate was like, you know, Jocelyn's cute, but her like assistant, she's the one that he really liked and thought was beautiful in this movie. I was here for the armorer. I was like, that's my girl right there. That's who you marry. Mark Addy's in here as well. I love Mark Addy, although it doesn't say he's done too many films, but he was in The Knight's Tale. He was in Jack Frost as Jack Frost's buddy, and I love that movie, if you guys know, from 98. And he was also, how most people know him, as Robert Baratheon in Game of Thrones, in King Robert Baratheon. And I fucking love Mark Addy in Game of Thrones as well, like just that voice. Oh, Ned! You had that girlfriend Bessie with the big tits. Oh, a bull shot me in the gut. Oh, Ned. Oh, I'm gonna die, Ned. Oh. Like, Mark Addy's voice is such Such an iconic voice. But yeah, so this movie had a great story, and like I was through most of it. Like we were like pretty much at the end. Like we only had like 10 minutes left, and I was like, yeah, no, I love this movie. I was already writing my review for it. I was like, overall, I give this movie 4 out of 5 stars, about an 8 out of 10. I absolutely loved it, and anything that to me, like a 3 out of 5 star, 3.5, that's still a really good movie that I would recommend to just about anybody. A 4 out of 5 star is a movie that not only I would recommend to anybody, a movie that I personally will rewatch at any moment happily. You know what I mean? Like anything above a 4 star is rewatch material any day of the week, you know? Or it's just like a really, really good film, you know? Where this isn't necessarily a great, unbelievable film. It held up incredibly well for a film that was 2001, to over 25 years old. But man, oh man, is this film like it's just iconic, man. Like there's parts in this that are just funny and great. It's got humor. It's got a hell of a soundtrack. The music in this, at one point they're training with lances to Lowrider. Lowrider gets a little slower. I'm pretty sure they opened the movie on "We Will Rock You" with the crowd. We will rock you. You know, like fucking unbelievable sound, and like the cast in this. I mean, some of them so young in this, but Heath Ledger goes on to be the Joker in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. Like unbelievable character. And even seeing his face in this movie and seeing much more of like him, the actor, I still can't see his face in the Joker, in the Joker makeup. As soon as I watch The Dark Knight, I just see the Joker. I cannot see Heath Ledger for some reason. He's lost behind that makeup for me. Like he is no longer himself playing a character. He's just the character. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this movie and what score you gave it, and you know, are you watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms? And if that's the case, you know, and you watch this at the same time, very good, you know, or is this something you guys saw back in the day and you guys are just seeing what I thought about it? Where are you watching this video in the world? If you clicked on this, where are you from? I'd love to know. I'd love to know your thoughts on this as well, and I'd love to know your thoughts on A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That video breakdown for that TV show came out yesterday, so go check that out. And I've been really enjoying A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I've been enjoying my life so far, even though we are buried under about 2 feet, almost 3 feet of snow right now here in Boston. But not much we can do outside, so might as well make some videos and chat with y'all about what I've been doing in my meantime and in between time. And yeah, we got some real cool Hot Toys figures getting unboxed this weekend, so stay tuned for that, y'all. And yeah, Heath Ledger movies. If there's any other Heath Ledger movie recommendations out there, please drop those down below. I feel like his catalog of work I need to dive deeper into, because he was an incredible actor and just really that guy, and he left our earth far too soon. You know what I mean? The same with some of the other characters. You know, any Mark Addy films that I haven't watched, you know, and you guys can recommend, or Paul Bettany, and you know, I can't wait to see Paul Bettany's Vision Quest show that's supposed to be out later this year. And any Marvel fans out there, there's also a Wonder Man TV series that drops Tuesday when I'm recording this. So some point this week there will be a series breakdown for Wonder Man. I might split it up 4 episodes, the first 4 episodes and the last 4 episodes. But it's still going to be a interesting show, and that's going to be streaming on Disney+. This is currently streaming on Hulu, is where I watched it last night. So go check out A Knight's Tale, anybody that's interested in if they want to see some really cool jousting that it looks like they did for real, go check it out. And if you want to see some more jousting, go check out A Night of the Seven Kingdoms on HBO Max currently, and breakdowns for that series will be coming out each week following the show. And I've been having a really good time doing that, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And if you guys have made it this far into the video and you would like to support the channel, the best way of doing that is dropping a like on this video, commenting down below, subscribing if you haven't already. And if you guys want to send your thoughts to me on A Knight's Tale to my other social medias, links for those down in the description below. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys hit that bell so you don't miss future movie reviews and you get the notifications when those come out. Once again, my name is Big Cam, and I will see you gorgeous people in the next video. Peace.